Now, I want to say this as clearly as I can. Democrats, if you want to win, if you want to lead, you have to stop chasing Donald Trump like he's the center of your universe. Stop screaming every time he opens his mouth. Stop letting every ridiculous tweet, every outrageous headline, and every half-baked executive order control your emotions and your strategy. Stay tuned to the end and I'll share what I believe is the way forward. Right now, you've got an opportunity. There's a real split happening inside MAGA between the isolationists who want America to pull back from the world and the diehards who will follow Trump off a cliff. That's a crack in the foundation. That's your opening. But you're falling into two traps. The first is making everything about him. The second is just as dangerous. Running to the extreme side of whatever he says or does. Now, that's not leadership. That's reaction, and it's lazy. Look, on some issues, Trump taps into real concerns people care about. He just takes them away too far. Or in the words of the writer and comedian Larry Wilmore, Trump isn't always wrong. He's just really far from right. That said, sprinting in the other direction every single time is not the answer. But take the border. It's okay to want to secure the border. That doesn't make you heartless. It's also necessary to recognize that millions of undocumented people already here contribute to this country and deserve an expedited path to citizenship. Both can be true. The same goes for foreign policy. You can reject Trump's handling of Iran and still call out the brutality of the Iranian regime. You don't have to twist yourself into defending dictators just because you oppose this president. And here at home, you can reject Trump's ugly push to weaponize the 14th Amendment against dreamers while still admitting that the way we let single circuit court judges control national policy needs to be reexamined. Compassion and pragmatism can coexist. Real leadership means holding complex views. It means standing for something, not just standing against someone. Now, the midterms are coming. If you want to flip the House, stop being the anti-Trump party and start being the pro-solution party. Show people how you'll fix healthcare, the economy, immigration, public safety, and global leadership. Because most Americans, they're not waking up every morning thinking about Trump. They're thinking about how to survive, how to raise their families, and how to keep a roof over their heads. And I'll tell you why this matters to me. I'm an independent. I don't have a party. I don't have a team jersey on. And what I see right now are two broken sides. And I'm being told to choose between chaos and emptiness. And honestly, I'm tired of it. We need to start backing politicians who favor solutions over hatred of the other side. This weak, empty fist pumping, this endless cycle of owning the opposition doesn't serve the voters. It doesn't put food on the table, fix broken systems, or make communities safer. All it does is drive us further apart, creating enemies where there should be neighbors. And here's what each one of us can do. Start demanding more. Every voter, no matter your party, needs to reach out to your congressperson, your senator, your local officials, and ask one simple question. What solutions are you actually working on to fix the problems we face? Not what slogans they're shouting, not how much they hate the other guy, but real solutions. And if you can't reach them directly, well, check their websites, look at their public statements, see what they're saying at town halls or in their press releases. Are they offering answers or are they just busy not being Trump? If they're not solution oriented, if they're not offering concrete plans, then you need to use the one tool every citizen has, your vote, to bring in people who will. And let me hit you with some numbers. According to the latest Gallup poll, the U.S. Congress has sunk to a 23% approval rating. 23%. Yet the re-election rate for incumbents It's about 96% in the House and 88% in the Senate. Now think about that. We don't approve of the job they're doing, but we keep sending the same people back. Now that's on us. If we don't approve of them, we need to stop reelecting them, period. We need to find and support people who will actually serve the country, not just the party. In the words of Sam Rayburn, any jackass can kick down a barn, but it takes a good carpenter to build one. Tearing things down, that's easy. This president does it in his sleep. The question is, who's going to build something better? Now, the truth is the Democratic Party has lost a lot of voters, not because people suddenly became MAGA, but because the party lost its vision. It became more focused on punishment than persuasion. Too many voters have felt alienated, pushed aside, or outright ostracized for not being liberal enough. Instead of building a bigger table, the party shrank the room. Now, this is your moment to change that. This is your opportunity to bring back those voters, the disillusioned, the moderates, the independents, and to bring in new voters who are tired of extremism and hungry for real leadership. People want solutions, not litmus tests. They want inclusion, not ideological purity tests. And if you can show them that your focus is on building something better for everyone, not just fighting the opposition, you won't just regain ground, you'll grow it. So for Democrats, the opportunity is right in front of you. The country is hungry for leadership, real leadership. People aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for hope, for answers, for steady hands willing to do the hard work of bringing people together instead of tearing them apart. So stop chasing, stop reacting, start leading, start building something better, not just for your party, but for the millions of Americans who are counting on someone to believe in. Because no matter how divided we seem, no matter how loud the extremes get, I still believe this country is worth the effort. And deep down, I think most of you do too. Thank you.